The Treaty of Paris, year 1783. Do you know that there are five nations greatly involved in the Treaty of Paris, namely the United States, Great Britain, France, Spain, and Netherlands. Each nation had their own interests, Britain avoiding giving American the full independence, France not allowing the American to have the major power, and Spain is interested in acquiring land. The events leading to the Treaty of Paris began in 1765 when Great Britain decided that the American colonies should have more taxes. Following the 7 Years' War with France, Great Britain was heavily in debt. To try to repay this debt, Great Britain passed the Stamp Act, which directly taxed the colonies for the first time. All taxes were made on imports. The citizens of the colonies were angry. The British Parliament continued to tax the colonies, and it is not long under rem- rebellion was violent. The colonies began to boycott and created an environmental for resistance. In 1775, the Great Britain officially declared Massachusetts to be in the state of rebellion. Troops were sent in and the Revolutionary War was officially started. The three American negotiators, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and John James, proved themselves ready for the world stage, achieving many of their objectives by the new United States. Two Christians provisions of the treaty were British recognition of U.S. independence and the delineation of boundaries that would allow for American Western expansions, and this is how the treaty began. This treaty signed on September 3, 1783 between the American colonies and the Great Britain ended the American Revolutions and formally recognized the United States as independent nations. The significant impact of the countries that were involved in the treaty was that they were granted their own independence. Great Britain finally gave formal recognitions to its former colonies as a new and independent nations. The United States of America, defining the U.S. borders, with Great Britain granting the Northwestern Territories to the Northwestern Territories for its expansions, secured fishing rights to the Grand Bank and other waters of the British Canadian for American boats. It guaranteed both nations access to the Mississippi rivers for easy transportations. It resolves issues with American debts owed to British creditors. It formalized France's financial and military support of revolutionary government in America. The summary articles of the Treaty of Paris were that Britain acknowledged the United States to be free, sovereign, and independent, with the British Crown, heirs and successors, relinquishing complete property and territorial right, established remote boundaries between the United States and British North America, granted fishing rights to United fishermen in the Rhineland of the Newfoundlands of St. Lawrence, passed that to be paid by creditors on other sides. Congress will recommend legislators to recognize ownership of confiscated land, improve restitution, United States for future confiscation of loyalist properties. Prisoners of wars are to be released. Britain and United States to prevent access to Mississippi rivers. Territories captured by America of the treaties will be returned without compensations.